Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to show you guys my updated brow routine. So I showed you guys on my Instagram yesterday, and I had a few guys DMing me asking me for an updated brow routine. So that's what this video is going to be about. Brows are a big hit or miss. I know it's very personal to each person's face shape, their preferences, and all of that stuff. So what I like might not be for you, but that's okay. I'm going to show you guys the products I like to use and my little tips and tricks. Maybe you can apply these tips and tricks to your regular brow routine, and maybe it'll be a little more helpful for you, or I don't know, maybe you guys have wanted to try these products before and you guys will see how they perform on me. So yeah, let's get started with this tutorial. I typically like to use foundation first. So I'm going to first go in with the Brow from actually came out with some new ones. And this is more of a neutral tone, so they did have the 4 and the 5, and this is the one that's in between. So what I like about this one is that it does come with a little brush. You can use the little brush obviously if you want to. And then I just use a mirror. So I typically spend like the most time on my eyebrows, but what I like to use the Brow for, so you're gonna draw a line underneath. And I like to always make sure that I have like a nice tail. If you don't want to finish one brow before the other, because they might come out uneven, so it's just better to do them right after. So after this step, we're going to draw a line on top. So this is like the ugly step. And then you want to make sure you draw a really nice arch. And then connect them with the tail. Pretty much going to act like your guideline, just so you can know where your brows are. But it's okay, don't worry if they're uneven or a little messed up, because we're going to clean them up after. So next I'm going to use the Brow Powder, and this is in the shade Universal Transforming Taupe. And this is shade, so you can just grab any brush and you're pretty much just going to fill in, but you're not going to go in all the way in the front. And then I like using the powder for this because powder is a little less harsh. If you were to fill it in with like a gel consistency or like a pomade, it can be a little too harsh. The reason why I like to use foundation first is because I used to do my brows before foundation, but it can get messed up, especially like in between here. So this brow came out a little too thick, but it's okay, we're going to clean it up. So next I like to use a spoolie. You can just use any spoolie that you have, and you're going to blend the front. Create a really natural ombre effect. You don't want your brows to start too harsh in the front. And then if necessary, if it looks a little too bald, you can just tap a little of the powder from the brush. So I'm not adding any extra powder, I'm just using what's left. Next, I'm going to clean up my brows. I'm going to use my Kevyn Aucoin Essential Skin Enhancer. This is super expensive. You don't need to use this, but I'm just using it because I have it and it's too thick to use for an all over the face foundation. So this is my favorite brush to clean up with. This is the Morphe M421. You can use a foundation or a concealer, whatever you have. And you're just going to start off by drawing a line underneath. And then just kind of blend it downward. Same thing on the top. And you always want to make sure you get your arch good. And then sometimes it can take off a little bit of foundation. It's okay, you can just blend it back in. Get a nice sharp tail. I love a nice sharp tail. And then sometimes if like it gets taken away, you can just add a little bit more. So it's actually what I'm going to do. I'm just going to use a regular pencil. I like using the Precisely My Brow Benefit, and I'm just going to make a longer tail. Lastly, what I like to do is apply the 24-Hour Brow Setter by Benefit, and I love this especially for the beginning of the brow. I like to make the little hairs sort of like stand up like that, and I just love that look so much. And it just makes the brows look better, and you can just kind of like set the brow hairs in place, because sometimes there's could be little hairs you know, just moving in their own direction, but it's mostly for the front of the brows. That's what I like to use it for. So this is the finished look, and I hope you guys enjoy this. So please give me a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!